road is so
We're going
funny.
live with the tribe. It's time to pray today. We're going live, so live with the
This place is so fun.
tribe. We're gonna pray today. Ooh, what's really good, tribe? Hi, Earth Tool. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. We are excited to be tuning in.
Mr. Dangerous, and he has a tower of TNT in his basement.
Thank you, Kingston. Thank you for sharing that. We're very excited. You know, it's the healing weekend, so we've been enjoying ourselves. Today was a beautiful day, lots of sunshine, grounding, garden, birds chirping, just a beautiful day. And I'm so thankful. I know, so much gratitude to be experiencing this human situation in such a blissful way. I hope you guys get to do the same. It is our choice. So we do need to get started. We have so much to cover, of course. As usual, we have our group prayer, and we have a message, a connection from Kingston tonight, which is very exciting. I can't wait. That is going to be first. And then we will do, of course, our prayer, and I'll have my connection. So let's get a candle lit here in honor of Kingston's connection. Kingston, what is it tonight?
The walrus.
The walrus. Okay. So the walrus spirit, shamans would always say that the walrus is the keeper of ancient knowledge and wisdom. So we are going to light our beautiful candle tonight, which is from Serendipity Dews. I have a juicy strawberry. It smells so good. And I put my own little herb blend in there. So I'm lighting this to share with y'all tonight in honor of ancient knowledge and wisdom. So just stay open to receive. That is some beautiful energy. And Kingston, I'm loving this connection. We haven't even started reading our message. But what a beautiful, beautiful thing to put an intention out on tonight for, right? Ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge. We all deserve to crack into that a little bit. Okay, and I do want to share with you, here's my candle. She's on Etsy. She's also, I'm not a big Etsy fan, but she is up there, and she's on Instagram too. She does some live videos and stuff. You should check her out. She's got a lot of really great products, candles and sage and lavender and rose petals and all kinds of fun things that we can enjoy. Let's see. What else do we have? We have our beautiful sound healing tonight. So we're going to just send a little bit of that. Just cleansing our auras, aligning us a little bit, raising the vibration with sound. Awesome. And some stone energy tonight. Kingston, are you sending a stone out to the tribe tonight? Rhodochrosite. Cool. Well, I'm going to send out this Tsavorite garnet, which I love so much. It's a beautiful green and kind of metallic looking stone. And, this is a connection here. I just used this meditating recently and had a beautiful intuitive light kind of turn on. So yes, thank you. Thank you so much. He is. I agree. So Kingston, are you going to share your rhodochrosite? I'm sending this Tsavorite garnet, which is really beautiful for healing, emotionally, for enhancing your communication, your visions, your channeling, your intuition.
Where is it?
Where'd you put him? There's a snake, right?
Yeah. Oh, I see him.
You found him? All right, and just a beautiful stone for connecting to those higher realms. Okay, so this is a beautiful, beautiful, and of course there is a heart chakra aspect, right, to the green, and lots of abundance here. Yes, I think he's already hopped off, honey. You can't wave once somebody has hopped off.
Why?
Okay, Because he's gone already. Aw, we don't get upset about it. We say thank you for stopping in, right? I don't try to wave when somebody just pops in like that because they're not really hanging out. All right. So again, just stay open to receive that abundance, healing. Okay.
What is that one itself?
The rhodochrosite, I really don't know offhand. I haven't really used that as much. So we can take a look. That's actually not rhodochrosite, honey, but it's close. I think that is
rhodonite?
Yeah, I think it's rhodonite because the rhodochrosite doesn't have black in it. So Kingston, you want to show everybody the rhodonite snake? We actually have one of these available in our shop right now.
No.
We haven't posted and listed it yet,
No.
but
don't buy it.
Kingston has, this is not the one. This is Kingston's. He has his own. We won't sell this one, honey. That's yours.
No, the other
But we do have another one available if anybody is looking. This is a powerful healing stone for relationships, Kingston. It encourages clear communication. And let's see. Great to help reduce and suppress anxiety. Very comforting. Helps hold you in times of need. Okay. And can even be rubbed in times of distress. I love that, Kingston.
Thank you.
It will strengthen your heart and show you just how strong you can be. Wow. Beautiful. Very compassionate. Very balancing of emotions. Okay. Wonderful, Kingston. Thank you for sharing that one. All right, let's talk about your walrus connection tonight. Let's talk about this message. So as we said, the shamans tell us that walrus spirit is the keeper of ancient knowledge and wisdom, right? It looms larger than life in our awareness. And it really reminds us of the value of seeing a bigger picture. Okay. It also teaches us the secrets, that secrets have a way of making themselves known, no matter how big a wall separates us from them. Makes me think of, that saying that people always say that the truth will always come to light, right? That the truth will always be revealed, that truth and good, that it always wins. And let's see, we are, just so you know, I'm on my whatismyspiritanimal.com website, which I love to go and read their messages. It's where we get a lot of our connections here. Whatismyspiritanimal.com. Let's take a look at the spirit animal. It speaks of leadership versus following. Okay. So it's all about being asked about stepping up into a new role. All right. And just think about it. What will make you happy? Right. Sometimes followers can do more than a leader from the background. And while another person is in the limelight, right? So we have to check in here and follow our heart. Hi, Jasper and Master. How are you, my friend? Kingston, do you want to wave? Do you want to push the wave button for Jasper and Master?
Where are they?
Right there. Say hi.
Hi.
So we are just reading about the walrus connection tonight from Kingston. That is our message. So the spirit animal embodies.
One of them is a dog, right, Master?
Jasper, yes. Yes. There is a sweet. That's right. That's true. They're a team, right? Jasper and Master are a duo, right? So the walrus spirit animal embodies family ties and friendship. It appears as a reminder to stay close and care about the people you love and who give you affection equally, and to surround yourself with the individuals you strive to be every day. Okay. So let's see. Okay, usually it talks about how, walrus people don't really like change. Who does, right? There's a preference for fun, sunny days, right? And it understands that we need motivation and initiative to enact the change that we're trying to strive for. So, just staying comfortable and just, wishing about it isn't going to work, right? We talk about this all the time with, it's great. You can manifest and set your intention, but at some point you hold the key in unlocking that. And there's some action, there's some motivation that needs to be had to be able to get to that next step. And so, just sitting around and waiting is not always the answer. Although there is a lot of wisdom in divine timing, in patience, in understanding, that things do take time, that there are processes. there are certain things that we really need to take action on in order to set these things to start happening in the universe. So, if there's something that you've been kind of like, just waiting on or sitting around and knowing that it needs to be done, maybe think about taking that step. And sometimes it's something so small that we can do, a change that we can make, a decision that we can make differently that can literally transform our whole world and get us exactly what we're trying to create, right? So great message here. So this also talks about the walrus spirit animal taking us on an adventure into the very deepest part of our being. Here we uncover not only what we feel, but the roots of why we feel a specific way. This is not an easy journey, but it has serious long-term rewards. So you'll discover the hidden treasures within yourself that you didn't even recognize before. Be ready for that leap of faith. And the walrus spirit animal will never leave your side and always offers a lifeline when you need it. Well, that's a good buddy, right? And often the spirit animal comes with important dreams. Okay? So I'm not surprised here because I have been getting lots of connections lately about paying attention to dreams. So I'm glad this is coming up and mentioning it to the tribe as well. So pay close attention to what you see in your night visions or meditations. Okay, these are important hints in this inner landscape, and we need to find them and follow. So personally, I like to keep a little dream journal, and that way I can go back, I can reflect on it, I can just remember as much as I can when I get up. I have it right by my bed with the intention, with the pen right there, with the intention that I can write down things that I remember. And yes, especially that for women, when you are on your moon time, dream, get your dreams, take a look at what's going on in your dreams. Okay. There's a lot of intuitive information. There's a lot of wisdom that comes through in our dreams, y'all. So let's see what else this is talking about here. See if there's any Native American, any other. Here's the words, symbolic meanings for the walrus: adaptation, curiosity and cleverness, emotions, friends, family and community, happiness and good humor, motherly nurturing, mysteries and secrets, perception, protective, and psychometry. So really that intuitive piece here with the walrus. And I love that I chose the Savarite garnet, which is really all about that, tapping into that intuition. So, just talking about those perceptions and being aware of our senses and really using them and feeling, really starting to tap into that. Great message, Kingston. Thank you. Thank you, Great Spirit. And thank you, Walrus. We love the message. I do have my green juice tonight. Shout out to Antoinette's Cafe in Beaufort. I love them.
Is the walrus saying yes, Kingston? Can I be your buddy? Is it saying that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Kingston's very tuned in. He's my life guide. I always call him that. And there's Lightworker. How are you, my friend? Oh my goodness, our Facebook video did not work. Look at all this time we've been going. And kiss the clock. Look at what time it is,
and
Kingston.
Then we're going to end this video. So
I can't believe this. Yeah, I guess we're not going to be on Facebook tonight. It looks like the live video is not working. So we will just go with the flow of what we have here with our awesome tribe on YouTube and Instagram. And we're going to get ready to do our prayer. It's prayer time. Just a nice, quick little minute.
YouTube too. Look.
Quiet the
Your
mind.
connection is on swivel.
To do some nice deep breathing and to really connect divinely with our higher self, with Great Spirit, with our tribe. So let's take a few minutes. I like to get comfortable. If you guys want to dim your lights, light a candle. Maybe you like to put some meditation music on, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Start taking some nice, deep cleansing breaths. Releasing any tension or stress that might be in your face, in your neck, in your shoulders. Just let it all pour off of you. Wiggling those wings. Get that oxygen up to that brain with those deep cleansing breaths. Light up that whole big, beautiful area up there that holds our special, special space where we can think, where we can create, where we can receive those inner messages and guidance. Thank you, Great Spirit, for this beautiful moment in time to connect with you, to connect with the tribe and our higher self. We thank you for this beautiful earth, this planet that we get to live on, these amazing vessels you've blessed us with to do your work. We thank you so much for our family and friends, our loved ones, our tribe, of course, our home, our comforts, and even those things that are uncomfortable, because we know they help shape us and make us who we are. We're so thankful for this vessel, this amazing body, this miraculous piece of equipment that allows us to be the change that we wish to see, that allows us to motivate and inspire others to teach and learn and grow and transform, that allows us to raise our vibration and help raise the vibration of the planet, that allows us to heal ourselves and help others learn how to heal themselves. This amazing body that gives us our voice, our ability to speak our truth, to give our testimony, to let people hear what we know, what we've experienced, what we've witnessed, what we've learned. These amazing minds that allow us to think critically, to have logic, to read between the lines, to see behind the curtains. These brains that allow us to create and manifest and meditate and pray. These amazing, amazing intuitive gifts that we embody, our inner voice, the understanding of divine timing, having patience, this beautiful divine faith that we carry in knowing that it's all going to work out. This ability to move, to dance, to experience bliss and joy, to laugh, to sing, to really feel and be in this human experience. We are so very thankful. With so much gratitude. We thank you for our health and wellness. We thank you for this amazing journey and the light that you shine down upon it. We thank you for all your servants, your light workers, your medicine people and healers, your messengers, your warriors, your guardians, your protectors, those that are serving you, that are serving the people, that are serving Mother Earth. We thank you for their beautiful powers and capabilities, for their voices, for their vessels, their businesses, their abundance, their protection. We thank you. We thank you for justice and truth and peace and unity. We thank you for freedom and sovereignty. We thank you for the universal laws and allowing us to awaken to them and utilize them to our most highest capabilities. We thank you for the ability to choose our highest timelines, to be the best that we can be, to help others to be on this mission, and to connect with Mother Earth, to ground, to allow her to transmute all that we need to release. We thank you, thank you, thank you for all the beauty on this planet, all of creation, all the souls, all the love, and this high vibration that's being generated, this new frequency, this elevated experience for all to tap into. And we do pray today, Great Spirit. We pray for those that are disconnected, that need to find you in their lives. those that have hit rock bottom, those that need to see the light. We pray for them to find prayer and meditation. We pray for them to find their truth and their voice, set boundaries, to speak up, to be the change they wish to see. We pray for all your servants, all the light workers and all the healers and medicine people, the messengers, the warriors, protectors and guardians, all those out there serving you. We pray for their uplifting, for them to remember about self-care and boundaries, for their businesses to be abundant and successful, for them to be able to help so many, for their voices to be heard loud and clear across the world on open ears, open hearts, opening minds and eyes. We pray for Mother Earth, for harmony and balance, for her to heal, for her to be well, for her to be abundant, for us to give back to her in the same way she gives to us. We pray for peace and unity and truth and justice. We pray for freedom and we pray for sovereignty. We pray for more and more people to stand up in their sovereignty, to speak up about it, to be brave and courageous, to always stand in their sovereignty and to speak their truth. We pray for more to be motivated and inspired to join the tribe, to do this work, to do this service, to help others to start the work inside of themselves, to see that reflected out on the rest of the world. We pray for abundance and protection. We pray for our own self-discipline and self-respect, our self-love and self-care and self-worth. We pray for our ability to choose the highest timeline, to make the best decisions, to release and let go, to be open to change, to take that leap off that cliff, knowing that the universe supports us. We pray for more of that inner knowing, for tapping into these powers, for aligning with our divine purpose. And we pray for more and more people to release their fears, to see through the deception, to realize what's going on around them, and to start to take action in a beautiful way. We pray for all those that are damaged, that have been treated unjustly, that have been prejudiced against, those that have been judged and wrongly treated, those that have been served injustices. Pray we uplift them and their families. We pray for them to find their way, to understand that that was part of their journey, and to embrace and let it make them stronger. We pray for those that need comfort today, to be comforted, to be released of the pain, to be healed, to realize that they have the power to be empowered with their own health, with their own ability to uplift and feel well and live in true bliss. Thank you, Great Spirit. One love. Amen. And whatever that is for you, because we all have our own ways of expressing our connections to the divine. And so I didn't mention it on the front end, but please do replace anything that doesn't resonate that I'm saying with whatever resonates for you. No judgment here. So, hi, I am Healing Crystals. How are you? Oh, thank you, Earth Tools. I'm so glad you stayed on with us. And a light worker, your presence always means the world. Your support, my goodness. I mean, where would we be, right? Where would we be without y'all? You are the wind beneath our wings. So we do have another connection tonight. I'm excited to share. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. I have my medicine cards book out this evening. So we are going to have a message from this tonight for us? Where did you go? Were you praying with us? Okay.
What is going on here?
So we actually landed on owl. Deception.
Hey, I got owls out right now.
Oh my goodness, all the owls came out. Perfect timing, Kingston. You are so in tune. Owl, number 21. Owl, magic, omens, time and space. Does the truth emerge? Casting out deception, silent flight, sacred medicine bird. Owl medicine is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Right? No coincidence here. We were just talking about with the walrus, right? That was all about
owls. What do
psychometry.
these white owls mean?
They're beautiful.
What
Very
does white
beautiful
owls mean for that?
Connecting to the divine, to the consciousness, to the angels,
what about
right?
this one? It has dark spots.
That's beautiful.
What does the dark mean?
I'm not sure. What do you think? Oh, goodness. Let me not miss my book. Okay, so let me get back on track here, but I am excited about the synchronicities here, right? We were just talking about dreaming and how important our dreams and symbolism is there. And here we have a mention of astral projection, okay? So owl is called night eagle on several medicine wheels used by Amerindian teachers. Traditionally, owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Since time immemorial, humanity has been afraid of the night, the dark, and the unseen, waiting fearfully for the first crack of morning light. Conversely, night is owl's friend. Owl hunts its prey at night. Not only can owl see in the dark, it can also accurately pinpoint and identify any sound. This gives it a great advantage when seeking food. Were we just also talking about our senses and really tuning into those senses, okay?
Did anyone think that owls eat wax?
I bet they do eat rodents. Yes, Kingston, I bet you're right. So, owls are the night hunters. Some native people are fearful of owl and call its feathers deceiver feathers. An owl feather is silent. You cannot hear owl when it flies, but its prey definitely knows when it strikes, for its beak and talons are razor sharp. Owl is oftentimes...
Like a great white's teeth.
Oh, yeah, like a great white. That's right. Owl is oftentimes the medicine of sorcerers and witches.
Its claws.
If owl is your medicine, you will be drawn to magical practices and perhaps explore the dark arts. You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. If you have owl medicine, these night birds will have a tendency to collect around you, even in the daytime, because they recognize a kinship with you. So I want to bring up something. I was having a conversation with my father tonight on the phone, and we often talk about things like spirituality and religion and conspiracy theories, right? He's a good one to talk to because
look, something going on.
Where we do share many things that we agree on, we also have some things that we disagree on. And sometimes when it comes to the spiritual matters, many people that have been, on the religious path of Christianity or anything in that realm, looks at some of these magical things as dark arts. And what I like to point out is that, there's a reason why it's called dark arts, because there are light arts. And, universal law, and when you see those in power using the dark arts, there's a reason. That's because that is how the world works. They have tapped in and tuned into the knowledge and the ancient wisdom, and they're using it for bad, right? Or, I hate to say for bad, right? Because we're really not supposed to judge in that way. But I think there are certain things happening right now that many of us can see are coming from a dark place. And so if we can start to understand, like some of these people that are so close-minded about some of these practices, and understanding that, if somebody's practicing these things and it's for good, they're not working for, Satan or whatever. I don't want to, again, I'm just speaking my truth right now, because I've felt this on many different levels with friends where there's judgment there. There's judgment on, you know, what I believe in, what I practice, what I do. And although I wouldn't say I'm like some master magician over here doing all kinds of magic, I do like to light a candle. I do like to light sage. I do like to put my stones out in the full moon. You know, there's things that I do that are part of my rituals, that are part of my tradition, that are part of what I've tapped into that work for me. And it doesn't mean or make, honey, do you hear that I'm talking right now, love? Yeah. Thank you. They're all trying to get the rat?
Yeah,
okay. I see
like
that. They're very noisy little owls tonight, aren't they? So my point is that, you know, respect to all different belief systems, and especially if there's no one being harmed and there's actually good being done out of it. I really do believe that. So again, you know, the Bible wasn't around, you know, pre-Bible days, you know, when people were out here practicing things based on nature. You know, my example to my father was Native Americans. You know, the Native Americans weren't in their, you know, teepee, you know, reading the Bible. Okay. They were practicing what they knew from their ancient traditions, from their wisdom, from their being tapped in and connected to nature. They were living in this way. And nowadays, some people, if I live that way, somebody might say, oh, you're practicing magic, you know, with some of the things that they would have done in their practices. And so it's really just something that I want to point out to people. Like, I'm not saying you can't believe in the Bible, and I'm not saying I don't believe in the Bible. I'm just saying that it is a man-made thing. You know, it is a piece of literature in a lot of ways. And so it's really important to honor everybody's different belief systems, whatever that may be. And we can all pray and have good vibes and help each other, regardless of, you know, what we name the thing that we're praying to, or what we believe was the history of that. Or do you see what I'm saying? There's this collective sense of unity when we all just accept and love and understand that we all are different and we all connect differently, and that's okay. That's acceptable. It's beautiful, in fact, that we are all so unique in that way. So yes, I agree, Earth Tools. It's really a forgotten part of, and sometimes I even would say, maybe not forgotten, maybe purposefully buried, you know, because the power that comes from people knowing that they have their own power within, that they can actually create their reality, that their thoughts matter, you know, that they have elements and things at their disposal, things that are free, you know, burning something, right? Wind, using a feather, right? These things that, you know, the natural world provide us, using water, you know, these things they're in our physical world. They're there for a reason, you know, and even things like plants, you know, plant medicine and connecting that way divinely, you know, hugging a tree, these things that are free for us, that are so empowering, that have been either buried or shamed or made to look in a certain light. And I just think it's beautiful, you know, that we can now have these open conversations, and I can talk to somebody, a friend, a family member, and say, listen, like, I respect you and the way that you believe and live your life. And, you know, and I would expect the same, right? And so it's just something I really want to tell anybody that's out there, like in the closet, or like nervous about sharing their own, you know, feelings about this, their practices, their truth. Please let that go. Be you, live in your authentic self. And those that love you and care about you and know that you're doing good, they're going to continue to be there for you. Okay. Those that don't, they were not meant to be in your life anyways. You don't need any judgmental, negative Nelsons hanging around. Okay. So do yourself a favor, right? And be you, be the real you, so that you attract the real people that should be around you. Do yourself the favor, right? So Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the prayer, Lightworker. That's great. I'm so glad that the universe sees and feels it. I should sure hope so. That's a beautiful, beautiful intention there. So, are we going to keep reading about the owls, Kingston? Okay, so owl is oftentimes the medicine of sorcerers and witches, right? So we talked about this. Is it any wonder that in many cultures, owl is a symbol for wisdom? This is because owl can see that which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Where others are deceived, owl sees and knows what is there. So Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, had a companion owl on her shoulder, which revealed unseen truths to her. Owl had the ability to light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth as opposed to only half a truth. If owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what they are doing, no matter how they try to disguise or hide it from you. You may be a little frightening to be around, since so many people have ulterior motives, which you see right through. So this is really a cool thing that happened to me on my spiritual journey. As I started to awaken and tune into my inner voice and my guidance and my inner compass, I started to realize this exact same thing, that people could not lie to me anymore. That where I used to have maybe have missed and just kind of glossed over something, and now it's like this alarm goes off. And it's like I can feel it. I know how people are feeling before they say what they. It's really interesting. A lot has changed with my ability to discern people's vibes that are around me. And it's really a beautiful tool to have, let me tell you, right? Because who wants to be lied to, right? Yes. See, okay, so you know what I'm talking about. A light worker just brought up about reincarnation being taken out of the Bible. So that's a great example, okay? I feel like there's been a lot of things removed from the Bible, and I feel like there's probably been a lot of things added as well. And so for me, I'm not saying, again, when I speak about like that religious stuff, like I love Jesus, like that Christ consciousness, that what he represents is beautiful to me. And so I think it's these different religious beacons, whether it be Buddha or I don't even like I'm drawing a blank here, but Kuan Yin or different some of the Hindu gods and goddesses, like whatever resonates with you, they all have this collective consciousness. Like each one of them has their own collective consciousness. And the more people that believe in it and feed that energy, that source, that consciousness, the more it grows and the more it represents what those people believe it represents. And so there's this beauty in the power of humanity and our consciousness and our collectiveness to be able to, really like spring forward these religious, these heads, these inspirational, these motivational, gods, goddesses, whatever you want to call them, beings, enlightened individuals. I think it's beautiful. And so I love that part of it. I don't like the judgment. I don't think there should be a space for that in that space. I think it's kind of crazy to believe that, Great Spirit, I would be coming to the end of my days here, and Great Spirit would be like, oh, you didn't pass the test because you didn't go to church every Sunday, or boom, you're not going, you don't get, I don't know. I just feel that rigidness, and sometimes there's a little bit more of a control factor when you start getting into these different places of humans getting involved in persuading, in changing history, in changing thoughts with things that are written, with things that are shared. Okay, so I just really keep an open mind, and I think that all religions have something to learn from, and I've always been very intrigued by them. So I just like I said, I just keep an open mind, and I'm just so glad that I have found my religion, which is my own connection, my divine connection to Great Spirit, to my higher self, to Mother Nature, these things that I hold so deeply, that I have found my truths to be in. I wouldn't force on anyone else, but I really do. They resonate with me and it works for me. And so I share. And that's just what we do, right? So, okay, so this was talking about, if you are unaware of your medicine power, you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about herself or himself. If you have pulled this owl into your life today, you are being asked to use your powers of keen, silent observation to intuit some life situation. Owl is befriending you and aiding you in seeing the total truth. Owl can bring you messages in the night through dreams or meditations. Pay attention to the signals and omens. The truth always brings further enlightenment. So, wow, Kingston, wow. Did you just hear that? More talk of dreams and messages in here. So, really, you guys, those dreams are so powerful and important. They're so potent right now. And so please do, if you can remember, put yourself a little notepad by the bed and be ready. You might have some messages coming through that are important, that will help you, maybe there's something you've been waiting for guidance on and it's coming in this form. So be prepared. I love that. And I do want to touch on the reincarnation thing, a light worker, because, well, I mean, it's really, I guess it's probably really hard for me personally to believe that you just come onto this earth one time and then that's the end for you and your soul. I really don't believe that. And to me, that type of belief feels very restricting. It feels very controlling because it feels like it's telling you, you only have this one time. You better do it right. You better be good, and you better make the right choices and make sure that you go to heaven and you don't go to, you know what I'm saying, right? Okay. It's just this power feeling, this controlling feeling. And I very much prefer this idea of, of multidimensionality, of definitely of reincarnation, because it sits as truth within me. And that's a lot of these things nowadays, I can't really even give you an explanation for. I can just tell you that I know because I know. And that's all I need to know. And if that's not good enough for you, it's not supposed to be. You're supposed to figure it out on your own and know what you know. So, but there's just so much out there, in regards to past lives and, healing that. And, it seems like we're having a little bit of a high energy night this evening. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get moving. I think it's going to be time for bed pretty soon. Oh, thank you for sharing. Okay, Bible says our souls live forever, and that can't happen the moment we're born.
Bible?
So, yeah. So there's a lot there to explore. Like I said, I do think that there's a lot to learn from these amazing pieces of literature and information that's out there. But I just think so much of what we have learned and what's available to us is so far away from the truth. And it's by design. Okay. So that's all. I'm not going to go too far into all that, but I'm glad, like I said, that I've tapped into my own personal belief system, and it has allowed me to really embrace life and celebrate it and enjoy it and love it. So yes. Bless that. All right. Let's get to some singing. My goodness. All this noise up in here with these owls. All right.
Not me.
Ooh.
Get away.
Energies colliding, history's repeating. Our Mother Earth, she really taking a beating. Ain't nothing worse than disrespect where you sleeping. She should retaliate for all the mistreatment. A war on a war on trees, a war on bees. As a human being, a war on me. The damage done got me on my knees. To win this battle, we need spirituality. Instead, we see division. Man, that's their mission. Take away our values, losing our religion. When fear is the tool, don't you ever listen. Evil got no power without your submission. We in control of our body and our soul. Open up your heart, the truth will unfold. Open up your ears to the message being told. Open up them eyes, don't you ever keep them closed. The planet's shaking, the world awakens. All these prayers can never be forsaken. Finally, change is near. Be brave, nothing to fear. Oh, great spirit, I know you hear it. The world is waking up. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it deep inside. I can feel it in my mind.
Hey, guys.
So that is called Oh Great Spirit from my album, Divinely Connected. And maybe another little, maybe one of our mantras tonight. What mantra do we need tonight? Release the fear. We are protected. Release the fear. We are never neglected. Release the fear. We stay so connected. Gonna keep us safe. Gonna keep us healing. Release the fear. We are protected. Thank you, Kingston. What a beautiful evening. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It was so lovely. And we will be on again tomorrow night with our group meditation. Can't wait to see what comes, what is brought to us divinely, because it's always a lovely surprise. And last week was so beautiful with the relaxing, recharging. So I can't wait to see what we have this week in store. So, all right, y'all. Don't forget, self-care equals healthcare. So do something kind for yourself. It is the healing weekend. And until tomorrow night, we will see you then. We can't wait. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Have a good night, y'all. One love.
Get me, dog.
Kingston, are you going to end the video or what here? Those owls are awfully noisy tonight. Night, light worker.
Night.
Can't wait for our call.
Can't wait.
Yep.